Oh man, here we go. Oh.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Operation Grim Sky. So, without further ado, let's get into our operators.
Here we go.
We have our two new operators, Maverick and Clash, and to introduce them, let's take a look at this quick video from Ubisoft Noob.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
In Operation Grim Sky, things are heating up and getting electric as two new operators, one attacker and one defender.
Okay, you can draw.
Rainbow,
you can draw.
They're training to the test on a completely reworked Hereford base. The gentleman quietly burning a hole through this reinforced wall is Maverick, a 1-armor, 3-speed operator. Maverick comes equipped with the Surrey Torch.
I'm liking this guy already.
And Hibana, who were able to make large holes in reinforced walls, Maverick is able to burn his way through barriers and create holes of various sizes.
Interesting.
It'll take up nearly all of your torch's fuel to create a hole you can actually move through.
Okay.
What Maverick excels at is cutting out small, sneaky windows.
So he's good at peeking.
Sight lines nearly anywhere.
That's interesting. Interesting.
The Surrey Torch is able to melt just about anything, like breakable walls, reinforced walls, castle barricades, deployable shields, floor hatches, Maestro's evil eye, and defending operators. This is one of the most dynamic gadgets around, capable of melting holes of many shapes and sizes in the defending team's reinforcements.
That's actually really cool.
Any attacker can take advantage of Maverick's handiwork, but with the new AR-1550,
new gun,
the M4 assault rifle in hand, he does just fine on his own.
Ooh. Oh, I'm liking this guy. I'm liking him.
Enemy gadgets as well. Play peekaboo with bandit batteries and
that's really good. The bandit one is really good.
Or just open a little door for Twitch's drone to roll through
and
take care of business.
So
Bigger holes, you'll need a steady hand. Move across a wall too quickly, and the torch won't have enough time to cut through.
Interesting. That's good. That's good.
Waste your limited fuel supply. Aiming down sights will help you maintain a consistent speed while ensuring those crisp, clean cutouts.
Interesting.
And while it's not completely silent, Maverick's torch is pretty quiet, opening up possibilities for stealth,
that's really good.
Subterfuge, and so many deadly new sightlines.
Man, that's...
Defenders will have to be extra vigilant against small breaches.
That seems pretty
Maverick
good.
needs to stay sharp as well. The Surrey Torch isn't much of a weapon, and its 2-meter range leaves Maverick vulnerable while he's crafting his latest work of art.
I love it.
A quick call out from a defender could leave you vulnerable to a flanking attack, so be sure to deploy that claymore wisely.
I wonder...
Or you could use it deviously, planting it by a small
That's good too, yeah. That's really smart.
For careless enemies. With all these new holes appearing in your defenses, it's nice to have a defender who offers some extra protection.
Here we go.
That defender is Clash, the first shield-bearing
Dude, she
defender
looks
in
BA.
Siege. Her indestructible CCE shield covers
so
the entire front of her body and comes with a built-in taser that slows and damages enemies within
It's like Twitch's drone, but better.
making her a formidable obstacle.
Wow.
Her taser operates on a charge and will refill whenever it's not active. Mind your battery level, though. If you drain the shield's charge completely, you'll have to wait until it fully recharges to use it again.
That's so cool.
To whip out her sidearm weapons, Clash has to put her shield on her back, where it will still offer some protection, just like other shields do.
Wait, she has an automatic though?
In a pinch, but her main focus is crowd control.
That's so cool.
As
she has
a former riot
an
officer
automatic
with the
secondary?
MPS, Clash is no stranger to close quarters action.
Dude, that's so good. Oh, so nice.
Slowing down the attack makes the clock work in your favor, while
dude, that's so good.
Has the added benefit of making them more susceptible to flanking attacks from your teammates.
She's gonna be such a good operator.
Forget one of the most powerful things a shield can do: block enemy fire. Has that pesky Maverick cut a hole into a reinforced wall
stand in
and
front of
expose
it?
your entire team? Plug it up with Clash.
That's so cool.
Sometimes physically blocking an enemy's progress is your best play, but don't be afraid to use your protection to your advantage. With 3 armor and 1 speed, Clash might seem like the furthest thing from a roamer, but her shield allows her to be in spaces where defenders normally fear to tread. Stroll outside for some early game scouting, and use your map knowledge to roam in areas where attackers
That's so nice that she has like a
your P10C or SPSMG sidearms mean enemies
really good
can't
SMG
safely turn their
sidearm.
back on you.
So good.
But even with your shield up, you're not invincible. Thatcher can temporarily disable the taser with his EMP grenade.
Makes sense.
And Capitão's asphyxiating bolts can do serious damage to the slow-moving Clash.
That makes sense, too.
Even with her shield equipped. Furthermore, Clash cannot melee with her shield.
Oh.
In fact, if an enemy manages to melee her, or if she gets
Interesting.
hit with a concussion grenade
Interesting.
from Sophia, she'll drop her guard momentarily and be partially exposed.
I don't know about that. That seems...
But Clash is not one to be vulnerable for long. And
She
getting
can-
through her stalwart
she can slow,
defense
though.
will
She can
prove to
slow, though.
be a tall order. Operation Grim Sky is set to seriously shake things up on both sides of the conflict. For more on Rainbow Six Siege, subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to check out news.ubisoft.com.
Wow, I don't know, man. Like, that's so funny. Was that a heart? That was cute. So the thing I saw that I thought would be a huge difference is the fact that Maverick. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know. So there's two things I guess to touch on terms of the operator changes in implementation. So the Maverick change or addition, I should say, the biggest change I feel that's going to happen with Maverick, besides the fact that there's just going to be more like places the peak and whatnot, is on maps in ranked, which doesn't really apply to Pro League as much because I don't see them play these maps. Chalet. Huge change for Chalet, huge change for Consulate. And the reason why is because a lot of times people bandit trick reinforced garage walls. And that's the easiest way to get in to drop a good like bomb defusal. Like that's easy to see from the outside. However, you know, the way they set it up is they have a bandit and then, you know, the reinforced walls or whatever. And with a combo such as Maverick's, which cannot, you know, his blowtorch isn't affected by bandit, you know, you have a Maverick which you can easily create a small hole for something like a Twitch drone that can shoot the bandit batteries from outside. Like you don't have to go in through a drone hole, or you don't have to go in through yellow stairs on Consulate or something like that, which is very, very easy to choke point, like through things like razor wire or just someone watching the peak or watching the drone hole, you know, to kill the Twitch drone. The other thing too is the fact that you know, people throwing like just, I don't know, like any of the bandit stuff, not just like, you know, for Twitch drone, for anyone to be able to lay down and shoot the thing or use some other person to kind of take out the mute stuff or the bandit stuff. So I think that's a huge change. I think that's the biggest change. The reason why I say it's bigger for ranked than Pro League is because of the fact that Pro League can ban maps and they don't play those maps. They vote for maps, right? When you queue for ranked, if you guys haven't played ranked, it just gives you a map. Like you don't get the vote for it. It just happens. And, you know, of course, when someone picks Consulate or someone picks Chalet or something like that, they're going to usually pick the basement bomb sites because they're the easier ones to hold. So that's kind of the thing what I'm trying to say. What else is there? So that's one of the main changes I was thinking of. The second change was the fact that since he can only break, you know, they can't cut things down or whatever, you still need to add thermite with, you know, in conjunction or Habana or something like that, which is great, which is fine. I think that's a great addition. We didn't want a hard breacher that would be able to cut, you know, a hole through the wall very easily. And it seems like the only time you can cut a hole big enough is a hole where you'd have to crouch or crawl through, which is makes you very vulnerable. So that's why I feel like, you know, in ranked play, it's going to be a huge difference versus Pro League. And then the other thing was the fact that now you need all 6 pellets for Habana to fully blow up a hatch. I think the issue that they didn't talk about is the fact that people, what I call like hot dropping, people hot drop right now using Habana's charges off of reinforced hatches. And what I mean by that is, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is people will basically sit on the hatch while Habana is breaking it and then drop immediately as the hatch blows up so they can jump down, you know, kind of as a surprise attack, I guess, or you know, drop down as quick as possible to unsuspecting defenders who are probably moving away from the hatch hoping to get a peek, you know, instead of someone dropping or whatever. Or someone, you know, like a blitz can drop and flash. But the thing is, now, and the reason why that was such a big difference is because Hibana's pellets do friendly fire damage. So if all 6 pellets are on the hatch, you're going to take like 20 damage or whatever it is. I don't remember how much they do individually. Say you'll take 20 damage as a hot drop. Whereas before you only needed 1 Hibana pellet, and all she had to do was shoot it, start, you know, the activation, and the guy would shoot every single pellet except for 1, and that 1 pellet would destroy the whole reinforceable hatch. So that's a big thing for like quick dropping, fast dropping, whatever you want to call it. You can't do that anymore without taking loads of damage, friendly fire damage or team damage. So I think that's going to change the meta quite a bit. And the fact that they were saying, you know, if someone throws an impact at, you know, a Hibana who's whatever, you know, not even an impact, but just shoots a couple of the Hibana pellets, they can't get through. You're not going to be able to drop through the hatch. Maybe there'll be a big enough. I don't know how many pellets can make a big enough hole to drop through. I don't know if you have to kill the whole hatch or a part of it. I'm not sure. But I think those are going to be the major changes that I saw with the new operator implementations, as well as the changes to the game. So there's great changes, really good changes. I'm actually really excited to see how they affect the game, for better or for worse. I think the meta is going to be a huge change in the rank system for sure, man.